center has been in existence since 1977, and over that time have hosted probably over 100,000 students who have been through here either for a half week or a week at a time. The reason that students come down here is because of the fact that we offer opportunities that aren't available in the normal classroom setting. If you go back a few hundred years, the outdoors was the classroom back for thousands of years before we had schools and classrooms. We learned a lot of what we know about our environment from the outdoors, from observations and experiences that people had while they grew up with their families. So the center is an effort to try to bring that back into the educational experiences of students. Typically, students will come here with a classroom, with their teacher, and because of state rules and regulations that oversee our facility, they're required to have at least one adult for every 10 children. So generally what happens is that a teacher will recruit volunteers, either parents or high school students or college students, who come down to help complement their educational staff to make this an experience and also make it a safe experience for the students. The center is unique also in the fact that it has a wide variety of habitats and climate environments that the groups can enjoy while they're here. In my involvement with many other centers around the state, I have yet to find the diversity that we have here at the Ebersole Center. We have our own 8-acre prairie, we have a beech maple climax forest, we have a 14-acre private lake that is completely on district property so that we don't have any encroachment from cabins or cottages that you might find on many other lakes these days. So it's a very natural lake. We have a swamp and a marsh area, so there are at least 7 or 8 different kinds of habitats that children and adults can come and explore and become acquainted with. These are unique because it is unusual to find this many different kinds of things in one 158-acre parcel of land. The other part that makes the center unique is that we have what we feel a very qualified and exceptional staff to assist the groups that come to the center. Part of the rationale or philosophy behind the development of the center was that the visiting groups would be primarily responsible for their program, and we would augment that by providing certified staff where visiting teachers might not have someone, such as an aquatic supervisor, which in many cases these days would be hard to find. But by not having one, it would eliminate the opportunity for students to enjoy the canoeing and the aquatic activities that we feel are an important part of our programs. We provide 2 naturalists or 2 planning specialists who have those certifications as aquatic supervisors. They also are certified as school bus drivers because the center is uniquely located here in western Michigan among the Yankee Springs acreage in the Berry County State Game Area, where we have another 20,000 acres of land and state trails that we can have available to our groups that visit the center. We also are a short distance from Lake Michigan. Within an hour's drive we can be on the dunes and talking about sand dune ecology and the evolution of the Great Lakes. We just are in a prime spot to be able to enjoy much of the natural history that we have here in Michigan that makes Michigan unique. The buildings were constructed out of cement block, which maybe don't have quite the aesthetic appeal, but they are very safe in terms of fire safety. We have dormitories, which allows for good supervision of students at all times so that we don't have students alone in cabins by themselves where we could have problems develop. So the whole design of the center was meant to make it a safe experience for kids so that they would go home feeling that they not only had learned a lot and had fun, but that the families and the parents could feel that they were in good hands while their children were here at the Ebersole Center.
As a Lansing School District teacher, I feel that bringing my students to camp helps to enhance the curriculum program that is ongoing in the Lansing School District. I feel that it also provides our students with a great week of personal growth that I see as a teacher when I get back into the classroom, and all of the great problem-solving, decision-making activities that they have here at the camp.
Nobody else needs to be on there until Kevin gets past the... these are backwards somehow. Why are you flipping it over? Because there's nowhere for me to step. Okay. That way we can walk across. Let's get this done.
Right now they're trying to walk across the field on a set of trolleys. Their feet may not touch the ground. A couple minutes ago we saw them bickering, so my job as the facilitator is to try to get them to see that the bickering isn't going to work, that they're going to have to work together as a team. This whole course is about them working together as a team.
1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. 1, 2, 3, left.
They are learning that they need other people in life. They can't do everything by themselves. If they're going to be successful at things, they're going to have to cooperate with other people. That means that they're listening to each other's ideas and they're being tolerant of those ideas, trying those ideas. Maybe if they have different ideas, they decide whose idea is going to get tried in a democratic way.
The ideal is to get these kids to be able to work together and to learn how to support each other, communicate with one another, to be able to solve problems. And this is just one of the tools that we use to be able to do so. It's like an element that brings out those abilities within themselves to work on problems and be able to work together.
Many teachers say, what was the magic? You have magic down there. And I could never understand what they meant by the magic. They said, no, my students are very different, such as our special ed teachers. And I guess this is really true. Children, we get this response from parents of the maturity, the responsibility that this child had during that week of camp. They had to make some real good decisions on their own and not with lots of their parents around or other people influencing. They had to really make some great decisions. So I think as a teacher, this experience makes me feel closer to my students. It also gives my students, I think, a lot more self-confidence and understanding about themselves, their relationships to other students in the classroom.
If you're interested in booking a date at the Ebersole Center, all you need to do is call our toll-free number in Michigan, 877-626-2332, or 616-792-6294. Or visit our website, ebersolecenter.com. The Ebersole Center is for all school groups within the Lansing School District and non-district schools within Michigan. Any groups of 35 or more may book the center for weekends.
Making connections with the natural world at Camp Ebersole. I really needed that. Look, how's my hair look?